Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at Pickdawgz.com for your overnight report for Thursday. Well, you might as well tell me now because they already know early in these videos. I still don't know what's the selection that they're looking at on the thing that we're going over. You don't have to give me the game, just what's the selection?
The selection, well, then I am going to give you the
No,
game.
I mean the matchup. I'm sorry, the matchup.
No, the matchup is the Cincinnati Bengals against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I have a feeling you're going to get a lot of views on this one since it's an NFL matchup. And again, there's been 2 days of consecutive football. We're doing this video Wednesday night. There's 2 games playing right now. You haven't had anything on them. As I always say, Al's not here to fabricate plays because we know that everybody loves football. But the reality is, hey, you cashed for your clients today on. I'm saying it while the game's not over, but I'm assuming you're going to cash on Toronto. Anything's possible. They're only up 9-2 in the top of the 6th inning. I think we can call that a winner. Now, if we publish this video and something happens, you guys can get the biggest laugh of your life.
Yeah, I mean, look, I went with both underdogs the last 2 days. I had the Milwaukee Brewers yesterday, didn't win. I had the Toronto Blue Jays today, did win. So you go 1-1, you make a little money because you take an underdog with Toronto. And we just move on to Thursday, and yeah, it should be a pretty exciting World Series. I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's still like you still can get some like plus 500 on the Dodgers this late in the game. I think it's like
No,
crazy.
you can't.
No,
You
no,
can't.
no.
No. 500. Are you? What are you smoking?
Somebody posted some nonsense I was reading. Maybe I just overread it.
My
Forget it.
God. I
Ignore
mean, okay. Let me just do the math for you.
it. Okay.
The current odds on the Dodgers to beat the Brewers are minus 1400. In other
Oy.
words, 93. You're right. 93%. So let's just say, I'm just throwing it out here as to what they probably will be favored by against the, let's just say the Mariners, whatever.
Right.
Let's just say the Mariners. Let's just say they're 2-1 against the Mariners. Okay. So 93% multiplied by 66.6% is roughly, 62%, right?
Right.
So that means, as of now, to win the World Series, the Dodgers are minus roughly 162 or 163. They're not plus 500, they're minus. They're like minus 162 or 163.
And just to timestamp this video, it's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can see right there on my phone, 7 o'clock Pacific. If we lose this Toronto game, now they're up 12-2 in the top of the 6th inning.
Yay, Blue Jays.
In the sixth inning. You guys can have at it in the comments as of 10 o'clock Eastern Standard.
I will do this. If we lose the Blue Jays, everyone gets a free year of service. How's that?
Wow. Premium, not all access.
As Chick Hearn would say, the Jello is jiggling. I forget what he used to say when the Lakers had it in the refrigerator, but yeah, the Jello is jiggling, and yeah,
you're a stat guy with your database. I wonder what the biggest comeback is in a playoff game deficit in baseball.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, in the NFL, it's like what 24, 27 points, something like that.
That's the Atlanta halftime game against New England.
I don't know which game. We saw the Chargers against Jacksonville like 2 years ago. I forget the exact number there, but it's in that
right
neighborhood. I think Jacksonville was losing that game 27-0 or something goofy like that, and they came all the way back to win.
Well, I can't remember the last I've seen a 10-game deficit, and I'm going to go here.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I mean, anything's possible.
I'd be stunned if anyone's come back from especially this late. Maybe it's happened when a team was down 10 runs in the 3rd inning, but I mean, this is late in the game.
So check this out. So right now I'm looking at one of the sports books, and then we'll get to the complimentary selection. And for all you guys that want the all access, send me a text at the number on your screen. Send me an email to eric@pickdawgz.com. We got the ratings, 120 units last year flat, 507 units combined with the ratings. Toronto is minus 9.5, minus 175. Seattle's plus 9.5, plus 135 in this book. They're not even offering the money line because they're scared. They're scared.
So this will blow your mind.
Okay.
1999, the Boston Red Sox were down by 12
Oh
runs
shit.
in a division series game to the Seattle Mariners and came back.
Oh my god.
Holy effing shit.
Uh, well,
That is insane. 12 runs down and you won? Oh my
I mean,
God.
I can't imagine. I mean, I can't imagine.
Oh, oh my
So right
God.
now, I'm looking at another live sports book. Yeah. So they don't give you a true money line at all these sports books out because they're scared to get ripped if that happens. So it's 9.5 with a juice spread. There's no like pure money line if they come back and win like it would be in a traditional, like if they were down 3-1. You know what I mean?
Right.
They just don't even offer it, which I guess makes sense because they know people are going to just take shots on the amazing miracle and just throw a few dollars on it for the lottery ticket. And this was against Seattle in 1999.
I was against Seattle. Now, this, what do you call it? I'm now seeing a commenter's post, and he said it was Seattle against Cleveland, not Seattle against Boston. So, I think screwed that up. So maybe it was Seattle came back against, or maybe Cleveland came back against Seattle. I'm not sure. It's all getting, conflicting information. But then there's one poster in the same thread said that I guess the Oilers were up, like must have been against the Titans, right? Was that the game? 35-3. I think they lost 38-35. So maybe the biggest NFL playoff was 32 points.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see what my AI says. You're right. These, you take it as gospel, you're going to get in trouble with AI because
you got to double check, triple check. Yeah.
Now it says 1995 Seattle Mariners versus the Yankees, trailing 6-0 after 3 innings, and then the ALCS game. Boston Red Sox against Tampa Bay in 2008, trailing 7-0 in the 7th inning, and the other team comes back and wins 8-7. Interesting. Largest deficit, the 2004 Red Sox remain. No, that's not right. All right, we're going to get on with it. We could AI ourselves, like I said, at the time of this recording.
So this says, again, now I'm getting a different reporting. This again is saying Cleveland against Seattle. It says they were down by 12 and went on to win 15-14 in 11 innings. And then the Phillies overcame a 12-run deficit in 1976, and the Tigers came back from a 13-run deficit in 1911. But I don't know if those might not be playoff games.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got a little action here.
Off tangent or whatever.
12-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Well, if somebody bet Seattle, they'd say, "Well, at least I got the bottom of the 9th inning."
Well, what's great, I don't know if you saw the beginning of the game. Seattle jumped on them, I think, in the first inning and got a 2-run homer.
They did. I saw. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. So, everyone at that point who had bet on Toronto was, wants to jump off a tall building, figuring, "Oh no, not again." And little did they know what was coming.
That's why I try to avoid looking at Twitter because they all start going crazy with crazy stuff like that. But anyway, with that being said, we are talking about an NFL complimentary selection. What are we looking at?
We're going to look at the under in the Pittsburgh Cincinnati game. You take a look at the Cincinnati Bengals defense this year. It leaves a lot to be desired. They're giving up 30.5 points per game through their first 6 games of the season. But teams that give up 30 or more points at game 6 forward, those games have gone under 227 and 170. We will take the under 44. It might even be as high as 44.5 right now. It's 44.5 at draft.
Yeah, I see it's 44.5.
Yeah, 44.5 bet online. We'll take the under.
So let me ask you, growing up in Pittsburgh, did you go to a lot of games as a child?
Oh God, yeah, we had season tickets.
So the family was big Steelers fans?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And you're not really, you didn't take that with you in terms of being. I know you're a
No,
Spurs
I
fan.
was I was I was a, I was a Steeler fan maybe until 1991. Then I switched to the Packers
Well,
with
off
Brett
top,
Favre.
like before we end this video, it's interesting. Around here, we have a lot of Pittsburgh transplants. So you'll be driving down the road and you'll be at a red light and two cars parked next to each, at the red light. One's all purple with the Ravens, and the other one's got the Steelers Nation on. They're honking at each other. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, because I've been living in Pittsburgh for a while, so it was easy to lose my fanaticism for the Steelers, and I became a Packers fan. I then went to the Super Bowl when the Packers beat the Steelers.
Oh wow,
So that was an interesting game. I was
family
rooting for
must
Green
have been
Bay.
hating you.
I mean, it's you know, I just was a Packer fan at that point. But yeah, but at this point in my life, it's hard for me to maintain, you know, the fanaticism for all these teams. So right now, I'm a Spurs fan, and that's pretty much it.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, you learned all the trivia, the tips, and the tricks, and we're going to go under the total of 44 and a half as your complimentary selection. Reach out to me for the all access. We got a big weekend ahead of us. How many games and what the ratings are is yet to be determined. As always, good day and good luck.